What's good, everybody? We're back with another podcast with your favorite podcast in Humboldt, Hip Hop Humboldt. And it's your boy, Al Beezy, the Owl Bear. You know who I am? Shit. But today, we got a very special guest. Very special guest. Let the people know who you are.
Hey, everybody. My name is Chi.
And what kind of music you be making, Chi?
I make a mix of R&B and pop music.
Okay. I already like it. I heard some jams already, so I already like that. It's like really, what I appreciate about your music is like so fresh. You know, it's like the sound is just fresh. You know, it's just like.
Thank you.
I mean, I love R&B and pop, so you blend the two, like damn, it just makes you feel like I don't know.
Yeah, it's the music I mostly grew up listening, R&B and pop, so I feel like I was naturally like. Was able to like mix them, and I kind of just know what like sounds good. Yeah. So I don't know. It probably sounds fresh too because, like I said, there's not like a lot of people out here who make R&B or pop music. You know, it's not really like too popular around here. So
are you originally from Humboldt?
No, I'm from Seattle, Washington.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So what was it like growing up in Seattle?
It was pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff to do. The weather is very similar to over here, except maybe it just rains and it can get a lot colder. But right now it's actually hotter, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, but, damn! Out there?
Yeah, it's been like in the 80s and stuff.
Yeah. Sheesh. So, how old when you started like getting into making music?
Honestly, I was very young. I've been making music probably since I was like a kid, like 5 or 6. I wasn't like out singing or anything, but I just make my own songs, you know. I had a few songs that were like kind of like I guess like a joke, you know, for the most part, but you know, they were actually songs that I like memorized and would perform for like my family and stuff. I didn't actually like release a song until like last year. Wow. And actually for the anniversary of my debut is coming up August 22nd last year was when I actually released my first song and actually started taking it seriously and putting myself out there because it just took me a really long time to have the confidence to do that.
Yeah. And so around that time, what were some of the artists you were listening to? I
listened to a very wide range. A lot of the artists I was listening to during that time I was obviously listening to, as a lot of people know me, Ariana Grande. I'm very inspired by her. I was listening to BTS. I'm actually very inspired by K-pop too. I don't really sing Korean, but more of like the beats are very like K-pop inspired. If you listen to K-pop, you kind of be able to understand and like kind of hear it a little bit. But I also listen to people like Jake Miller. He's a rapper and pop artist. I also listen to Max. He's also a singer. Bruno Mars is a big inspiration of mine, and Michael Jackson as well. I listen to a lot of his music. But I have a very wide like range of artists I listen to. But a reason why I even started like really getting out there and knowing how to put my music out there was because of my sister. She's a rapper. Her name's Sassy the Cap. She makes a lot of good music.
Shout out Sassy.
Yeah, Sassy the Cap. You know, check her out. She makes rap music and she's very talented as well.
Hell yeah! Shit, y'all got any collaborations?
Not yet, but we should be collabing sometime soon. We've been talking about it, but right now she's living in Washington. I'm living in California, so we just haven't really had the time to really do it.
Yeah. That shit, all within time. 5-star meals take time to cook.
Very true.
So yeah, one out of all those artists, you know, I'm just gonna bring up the biggest one is Michael Jackson because you know not just his music, but like his music videos are like crazy. Yes. So like, I mean, I grew up listening to Mike too myself, but every time I get like inspiration for I need inspiration for like a music video or something, like I'll just sit there and like watch his music video because they're like little movies, you know.
They are.
Do you have any plans for any visuals coming up soon?
I do. I have been thinking about it. I've been talking around trying to figure out some like photographers or like videographers out here in Humboldt. But I've probably been thinking about making a music video for my song that recently came out, part of Black History. And I've had some music video ideas for my song Starshine as well. At the moment, that's pretty much about it. I haven't really gone into the process of making music videos yet, but that is like coming up very soon.
Yeah, because that's like, I mean, me, girl, you know, us, like music's just, you enjoy the music, but like, I like visuals, but I just kind of like annoyed by the fact that you need visuals, you know?
Yeah, I get that. Because music's not really about the visuals. It's about.
But I mean, I get it though. You know, like I get it. People want to see something that they're listening to. You know.
Yeah.
How do you feel about all of that?
Like I said, like I feel like it's more about like what you're hearing should be more important, but I do also understand why you kind of like need like a visual. I guess people like to have something to connect the music to. Mm-hmm. Maybe to have something to like think of to remind them of the song or something like that. But I mean, that's cool. Which I'm fine with also doing that because I'm in my own way like I like to express myself in my own visual ways. Like I'm a very fashion person, so doing music videos would just give me a reason probably to do more outfits. So I'm kind of fine with doing that. I don't have a problem with it.
And I be seeing your fits too. You be on that vintage shit too. I be seeing your shit.
Thank you.
I gotta rate it. If you want to trade, anytime you want to trade, hit me up. Nah, but the thing I wanted to ask you though is, what was your first time performing?
It was literally at the like performing in general, like music, or
just like in front of like, have like if your music in front of a crowd that's there to see you. Yeah,
that was the Juneteenth.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah. Damn.
It was very recent.
Yeah. What was that feeling? What was that feeling
like? It was
like?
very like nerve-wracking. I was very nervous because I don't know. I felt performing like. I performed before, but like in a play, I feel like that was like nervous, but definitely not as nerve-wracking as me by myself up there, because then all eyes were on me, you know, everyone was listening to me, you know, and stuff, and then it was like my own music, so it was like people were going to judge my music, see if they actually liked it, so it was just on a whole other level of anxiety, but like once I got up there and stuff, and I started feeling it, you know, I got like more relaxed, and it was just really nice being up there, getting to sing in front of like, you know, a bunch of people who like were supporting me, you know, and cared about me, and then even people I didn't even know were like listening, you know, recording me. So I thought that was pretty cool because that was my first time like ever like recording like my own music like that and singing my own music in front of people.
It's definitely a special feeling, you know. It's like a special feeling when you get it like, you know, these are just songs, but you feel like you're sharing a piece of you with whoever's coming to see you, right?
Yeah.
And it's just where do you find inspiration to write your songs? Because a lot of them are like, there are songs that like can connect, you know, because I was listening to them, I'm like, damn, this is very, like, these are like relatable songs.
Yeah.
Where do you find your inspiration to write music like that?
Whenever I'm just feeling emotional, I'm a very in the moment person. If I'm feeling emotional and I'm feeling it, I'll write it down. And sometimes I can like just continue to like work off that and like finish the songs. There's a lot of songs I have that aren't finished, but yeah, it's mostly just me like feeling that emotion in the moment and then just like being able to express it in like in a beat and then just like writing it down, you know, and kind of when I listen to like a beat, I can kind of just like hear the lyrics. I don't explain it, but like when I listen to a beat, I can just hear the lyrics come to me. I just kind of know like what to write. Like I just know what sounds good. I don't know how they really... I don't know. It's not really a process I go through. I just feel it and I just do it. It's kind of how it works.
I like that. I like that a lot. Do you produce any of your beats?
Not any of the beats that I have out. No, I do have beats that I produce myself, but I haven't released any of those songs yet. But the beats that I have are beats that I've bought offline and stuff.
Okay, yeah. That's Beat Stars is your best friend when you're coming up.
Literally Beat Star.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I mean, that's the thing that I have like trouble myself is like, because I mean, I've produced before and like I like those songs, but I can't see myself like being a producer. You know what I'm saying? Do you see yourself being a producer or do you just see yourself being the singer?
I can see myself being a producer too, because there are some beats that like I make that I like, but then like I can't work with. So it would be cool to like be a producer so then I can like be like, oh, I know who would like kill this beat, you know, I know who would eat this up, and then I'll give it to them. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like what I want to do.
Yeah, man, that shit's frustrating to me. Like I've tried, like I just sit there for hours, and you just like trying to get this beat out of my head, you know. And it's like with lyrics, I'm very similar, like to how you write. It's like I'll feel something, I'll write it down, and then like I don't know, a couple weeks later, like I'm listening to something, I'm like, oh, this shit would kind of, you know, saying inform it to that. What is, I mean, I know you just said that you don't really have like a process, but like, what is like, how do you prefer your atmosphere when you're recording?
I prefer my atmosphere to probably be like calm, quiet, and I kind of just want to like hear the beat. So when I do it, I usually have my headphones in, and I just play it like in my ears, so I can like hear like every like aspect of the beat, so I like know exactly what I'm working with. So yeah, I usually like to do it by myself, but sometimes I like to like work with like like people I know and just listen to the beat and stuff. But yeah, it has to be quiet and like calm. I can't really write when there's like too many people around or too much stuff going on.
Yeah, same. I there's sometimes I like to have people in the room, depending on like what kind of song I'm recording, right? But then most of the time I'm just like, I gotta go by myself, because like I feel like you can like express yourself fully when it's just like you, and do you feel the same way about that? Like if it's just like you and you can just like let everything out.
Yeah, I feel like when it's me, it's a lot easier to let everything out. But I can also like do that if I'm around like people I'm like comfortable with, stuff like that. Like I can like just has to be. I just kind of have to be by myself, or like people like my boyfriend, people I'm really comfortable with.
Yeah.
But mostly by myself is when I'm really like able to write down like everything, and it just all comes to mind.
I feel it. I love it. So do we got any shows coming up? I mean, I know you said you got those ones that were, but like, do you have anything like long-term goals? Like, what's one of the stage you want to touch this year?
Stage I want to touch this year. I don't think I really have a specific stage I want to touch this year, actually. I'm kind of just like, honestly, I'm just kind of just like go and like see where it takes me. I don't know. Like, I mean, I would love to like perform at like maybe like a bigger like festival type of thing. Maybe even like a music festival would be like really cool to get an opportunity to perform at a music festival or something like that. But yeah, right now I'm just like going with the flow, trying to like meet new people and collab with new artists, and I don't know. I kind of see everything kind of like I'm very like head in the clouds, like fantasy. Like I'm just like, oh, this is all like I'm just here to meet everybody and see everything, because that's kind of what I've been doing, is meeting a bunch of other artists, and just finding opportunities to perform. And then maybe more down the road, I'll probably have more of a goal. But right now, I'm just like
going with it.
Just going with it. Yeah, going for it.
Let it happen. Do you be engineering yourself as well?
What does that mean?
Like recording yourself and like mixing your own vocals?
No. I go to a producer. I used to go to Juicebox Studios before he left.
Yeah. Shout out Juice. Shout out Juice.
Yeah, Juice. Now I'm working with True Star Studios.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And shout out 5.
Yeah. Shout out 5. Period.
Yeah. No, it's just fun. It's fun working when you got like good friends. It's like,
they're good to work with.
Yeah. Your engineers become your friends.
Yeah, they do.
It's just like you're there like hours at a time.
Yeah,
so
you're there all the time, because especially in Humboldt, because they're so small.
Yeah,
small community. So
it is. So where do you find your inspiration for your fashion? Because I'm telling you, we were just talking about it. We were talking about this before we clicked the mics on. I was like, hey, anytime you want to trade, let me know.
Honestly, I just online, Instagram, Pinterest, I just look at a bunch of people I'm inspired by. Honestly, K-pop artists, they know how to dress. So if you really want to know fashion, look at them. I'm telling you, those guys in K-pop know how to dress. And the girls too. They all know how to dress. So I kind of just look at people I'm inspired by and stuff to like learn how to like, get my fashion. I'm still figuring out my fashion. Honestly, that's why you're seeing me into all these different outfits, and I try to dress up as much as possible, because I'm still figuring out what is me.
Yeah. Hell yeah. No, I can see it. Like everything is like, when I look at you, I see your music and everything, and it's like your own little universe. And that's what I appreciate about it. Like, how do you feel? Like, do you feel like you're building your own universe right now?
I feel like I'm definitely trying to. That's actually kind of cool though, that other people like think that, and are seeing that too. That's really cool.
That's what I see. Like, and I remember like, seeing like this like ASAP Rocky like interview when he's just like, man, it's got to be something. Your music got to match your shirt. Your shirt's got to match your shoes got to match your girl. Your girl's got to match your car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's basically you're building your universe.
Yeah.
So I feel I that's what I really like. That's one thing I really appreciate when I see your music. going with everything you're putting out. So what do you be doing? Do you do music full time?
No, I want to do it full time, but at the moment I can't. Right now I also work at a place called Age Card. It's a day center for disabled adults.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's kind of my job right now. I just, help people in the community and take them out and help them just do everyday stuff. And
that's cool. That's like,
but music's my true passion.
Yeah, so. That's like honorable work right there. How do you as we all got this thing on where we got our jobs and we're trying to chase our dreams at the same time. How do you balance the two? Like, how do you balance that in your life of your everyday shit of having to make rent, but then at the same time still chasing your dream?
Yeah. Honestly, it's an interesting balance. Luckily, my shifts aren't too crazy, so really I have a lot of time to really do it. So just during my free time, I kind of write. Sometimes I even write during work. I can think about the songs and put a headphone in and listen. But I usually just during the weekends that's when I'll go and record. That's when I'll go network, or I'll go do a show, or go do research to see opportunities and stuff. Mm-hmm. Because I really have weekends where I can do this, and then I have after work on weekdays. So I kind of have a lot of time.
Yeah. You got to make the time too.
Yeah, you got to make it if you want to. Make the time. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Have you had any favorite? What's your favorite song that you've made so far?
Bedroom Palace, probably. Bedroom Palace and Part of Black History, I would say. Those two are my favorites.
It's a part of it, not the whole thing. You said a part.
No, Part of Black History is the name of the song.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait. A part. I was like, those two are some fires though. What was going through your mind when you wrote Part of Black History?
Just a lot of deep stuff. It was during the month of Juneteenth when I was writing it, and I wanted to write a song that would mean a lot to the African American community, and it could even just the African American community and stuff that could make them something that they could relate to. Mm-hmm. Something that could be sung during Juneteenth. It could be a little sort of anthem, mm-hmm. sort of. I wanted just a song to relate to the whole event that I was performing for.
Yeah.
And it made me have to. I've never written a song like this before either. I've never really written about that topic before, so it's really deep. It took me a long time to write it, probably month or two actually. It's the longest it's ever taken me to write a song. So it was just really deep, in my roots type of thing. So it took a lot of going just back into my own traumas and stuff, but it was a good process I had, and I really am happy that I wrote that song.
Yeah. So as an artist, how do you how important do you feel is it to step out of the box?
I feel it's very important to step out of the box. It's very important to put yourself out there, even if you aren't sure if people are gonna like it or not, because usually when you stop is usually the problem. It's when everything is when you don't know if you were gonna make it or not. You just gotta keep going, which is very hard for me too, because I'm somewhere I'm I don't even have that many followers. I don't have that much stuff yet, but I know that I gotta keep going. It doesn't happen overnight, even though some people it may look like it happens overnight, but it doesn't. It takes a lot of work, and yeah, that's something I've been telling myself recently.
Well, you better not stop, because the shit you be putting out is fire.
Thank you.
That's we here. This is your interview. Shit, we here for you. Shit, do we have any projects on the way?
Yes, I have a couple songs coming out. I'm trying to get a couple songs out before my next performance, Redmond Pride in Redmond, Washington. I have a new song coming out called Home. I'm gonna release that one soon. And then my next song, I'm not really sure which one that is going to be. We got a couple choices, but I haven't officially decided yet. So, but Home is the next one that's definitely coming out.
So you're telling me you got all these songs in the motherfucking chamber just ready to be let go?
I do, actually. I have way too many songs that need to be released.
So do you just be recording on the regular, or
No, they're just written. I haven't recorded them.
Yeah, that's me. I'll write them down, and I'll perform them before I go in, because it's I want to make sure, what I'm saying?
Make sure it's good.
Like, cause like, you know, I like do, you know, a lot of my, like, I know a lot of people that do like the punch-ins, you know, and like, that's cool. Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, I ain't knocking nothing. I mean, I've done it myself, but me, I'm the type, I just like, I want to write it and perfect it. You know? Like, I want to write it, perfect it. Are you the same? Yeah. You feel the same way?
It has to be like perfect. Like, I'm very like, I feel like I'm very hard on myself when it comes to my music, because I'm like, no, this doesn't sound good. Or I'll think it sounds good, and then I listen to it again later, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that does not sound good. I don't know. I just very hard on myself, but yeah.
Nah, but you gotta be though sometimes, you know, because like, you gotta be, because there'd be times where you can like listen to something and not like it, and then not listen to it, and then like come back to it and be like, oh damn, this is kind of fire. Yeah, that's true. Have you had that experience? Have you had a couple of songs that you put out?
I have had that experience where like, for example, Starshine, I actually didn't think that was that good. When I released it, I was like, oh, this actually does not even sound that good, you know? But then like once I started listening to it, you know, and then even like seeing people like streaming it and stuff, I'm like, okay, I guess I understand what it is as its own little style. I feel like I don't even like, all my music kind of like each of them has their own style, yet it all kind of sounds similar in its own way. I don't explain it. Yeah, it's
like you're forming your sound. You know? That's what it is. You're forming your sound, and that's another thing. Like, how important is it to you that to stand out?
Yeah,
like how important is that to you?
It's very important. I want to stand out as an artist, because I know that my music isn't like the same as the music that's popular now, or the same the music that's getting released. I feel like not too many people make the exact music that I make right now. I feel like a lot of the music and a lot of the lyrics are kind of like all like repetitive recently, in like, you know, in like Hollywood and stuff, or like the really popular stuff just seems like it's all like the same. Yeah, very similar stuff. Same artists,
parallel, right?
Same things, yeah. And that's just kind of what. And I'm just like, I'm bringing something different. Yeah, and that's what it needs, something different, because I don't know, everything's just boring right now.
Yeah, I feel it. Now, see, like everybody listening, quit taking from the game and bring something to the motherfucking game.
Exactly, got to bring something.
Bring something to the game, and like. It's got to be like such a good feeling too when somebody's like, yo, I fuck with you, like I fuck with your music, because it's just different.
It is. It's a very good feeling, especially even because like, I don't know, I just didn't know my music was that good. I always thought my music was just like, eh. But then when hearing people like actually like it, it's like, okay, cool. So all right, so you know, I can do this. You know, just keep releasing your stuff. You know,
build that confidence little by little. Get that brick by brick every day. One brick a day builds a castle. Shit. So you said you just been like linking up with artists and just like meeting all these different artists and stuff. Are there any artists, let's just say around Humboldt, that you're kind of wanting to work with or looking forward to working with in the future?
Trying to think.
I mean, it don't have to be Humboldt too. It can be just anywhere, anybody.
Yeah. Well, first, obviously, I want to work with my sister. You guys know Sassy the Cap. Obviously, we work with her. I want to work with B Wright. So that's her name. Yeah, B Wright.
We just had here a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I want to work with her. Me and her are pretty close. She's actually one of the reasons why I've kind of gotten into the music here. She's been introducing me to people and stuff. She's like really cool and really nice, and I love her music too.
Yeah, shout out me.
Yeah, so listen to her music too, because it's really good. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it right now. I'm just like looking for like more people. All the artists I've met are like kind of like in different like fields of art. So like right now I'm doing like a little pre-show dance before the white card.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've met a lot of people through that. And of course, I have big celebrities that I'd probably want to like work with, but they're not even like huge. Like Jake Miller, I'd want to work with him. He's a rapper, pop artist. I'm very inspired by his music, so I'd love to work with him. And same with Max. But besides that, there's not too many crazy people I would want to work with. I'm kind of just like still meeting people and finding out like who I would even like mesh well with.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to find that like. I don't really work with too many people just because of like I don't know how I would like mesh and you know it's like, you don't want to ruin somebody's song.
Yeah, exactly. Or someone's image or something.
Yeah, I'm just, and that's me being hard on myself. So, where do you like? Do you find that you have to have like a certain type of discipline to be an artist?
Yeah, you definitely gotta like not procrastinate. I know it's not easy, but that's something I do a lot. Is I procrastinate and sometimes I wait till like the last minute to finish a song for the day I gotta go in the studio instead of actually writing it. You know, I'll just wait till the night before and then I'm like, oh, I gotta finish the song because I have a studio session tomorrow. You know, like that's something like, you know, if you're an artist, you gotta like not do that. And I've been getting better at that way. You gotta like not procrastinate because it's just good to like, you gotta know your stuff. You gotta have it down, you know. You can't like, you don't want to go into like the studio with something you're not even sure you truly like, you know. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I think it's just so I mean, not weird. I never talking on anybody's music, but I just think it's like strange to me how like somebody can go into the studio and make a fucking wonderful song, but then like turn around and be like, I can't do that again. Like, have you met anybody like that?
No, actually, I haven't.
Yeah, I had a couple because they be punching in, you know.
Yeah,
so it's like when they get that, they kind of be freestyling, and it's like, yo, I did this. Like, I'm listening to them, like, bro, this is amazing. And it's like, I can't do it again though. Like,
yeah. Freestyling's like I can see how you can like maybe have one good freestyle and not be able to do it again. I can kind of see that.
Have you had any songs that were kind of like spur of the moment though, like recorded and all that too, like finished songs that were just kind of like off of a feeling, just fuck it, I'm gonna go in there?
No, all my songs I usually at the very least have like the chorus like known, but yeah, I can't just walk in there with like not knowing anything. I have to. I don't know. I feel like singing is like different than like freestyling, rapping, because I feel like you kind of gotta, because it's like a whole harmony and like a melody and all that stuff, so it's like you gotta kind of know at least what like you're sort of doing before you walk in there, and then maybe some people can do it off the spot. There probably are some celebrities who can sing it off the spot, but I definitely can't do that right now. I have to go in there and kind of know at least like the melody and stuff that I'm working with, so you know it's not just like me just sitting there trying to figure it out.
Yeah, man, I can like, yeah, I seen B record one time and I was just like, you singing motherfuckers are crazy. You be doing a lot of like layers and like a lot of stacks in your music too.
I do. I'm trying to. I'm definitely trying to now. Yeah. I'm slowly getting into like ad libs and stuff, but I'm definitely like a big like harmony person. I love to harmonize with other people and myself. I love harmonizing. That's when I was in like choir in high school, that was when I figured out my love for like harmonizing, because you can just hear all the different layers and how it all connects and just makes this like beautiful sound. Yeah. And a lot of my songs are like that too. I have a lot of backup vocals and harmonizing together because I just love the sound of voices harmonizing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's one like, yeah. You gotta have, if you're singing, you gotta have that like where it sounds like a choir. Like it sounds like a choir, but it's just that one singer.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy to me. Like, yeah, but I'm like sitting there watching them, just like, yo, I just need like 2 tracks, a fucking ad lib track and emphasis track. You know, I'm seeing B work and it's like boom, 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 just like nothing but stacks. I'm like, oh, like that's how it works.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually like not as difficult as I thought it was, I think, when I first started getting into it. But yeah, you just gotta, it's a lot of like singing over and over and over and over again the same part. So you definitely know the song by the time you're done. You're at the studio, you know your song. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, especially when like you know, you be practicing your song. So like by the time you're done with your sesh, I'm pretty sure you're like, all right, I can walk on the stage and like sing the song back and forth.
Yeah, that's usually how it is. Yeah. Because I'm really good at memorizing stuff too. So that also helps.
Yeah. Well, talk about this show you got. What was it? The one out in you said Oregon?
Oh, Washington.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
See, that's why I don't be smoking like that during my interviews. See, I told y'all.
Redmond Pride.
Yeah,
it's a Pride festival in Redmond, Washington. I'm excited for it. I'm doing a little 20-minute set. So I'm going to be doing, I think, all of my songs. That's the plan, is to do all my songs. And I've never really traveled for a performance before, obviously, because my first performance was over here. So I'm gonna travel now for my first one to actually travel for. It's gonna be pretty crazy.
Hey.
And I think it's supposed to be a pretty decently like big event too, which is pretty cool. Our Pride events usually are, especially since this is a Pride event that's not happening in the Pride month. So not everyone's gonna be like busy doing other stuff.
But it sounds like a big deal.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited for it. So yeah, if you're in Washington, go to Redmond Pride. August 31st is when it's happening. 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the time.
Hey,
I'll be performing at 2.
Y'all heard it. Y'all need to pull up and see the homie.
Yeah. My second ever performance. So
this is your second performance. I always like ask the artists like, what is their pre-show ritual, But I guess you haven't even like found one out yet, right? Because like
no, not really. I smoke before, if that means anything. I know I smoke weed before. Usually not like 30 minutes before, because my vocal cords usually need a little time to like rest. But besides that, like, because weed doesn't really affect your vocal cords like it does, like other smoking substances do. But like, I just smoke before, and that's pretty much it right now. And I guess, and stay close to people I know and people that care for me, and just like talk to them, have them like calm me down, tell them it's okay, and then I gotta go up there. That's pretty much how it works.
I tell my homies, push-ups. Anybody?
Oh, really?
Anybody that's nervous, just get down, do like fucking 20 push-ups real quick, get all your nerve. Man, yeah, that shit's fun. Well, we were just talking about it before we clicked the mics on, but looks like you're gonna be coming over to our show at the Redwood Retro. Yes,
I will.
The 10th.
The 10th. Yep.
Thank you for saying yeah, by the way. Like I said, I love having new people onto the shows, all that shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to perform at the show, be a little guest. I'm excited.
Yeah, and then you get to see the community and see everybody that comes out to these motherfucking shows. How I keep on asking these how important questions, but how important is it for you to like build a community with your music? Pretty important
to me. I want to build like I want to have like a relationship with like my guest fan base or whatever, but I wouldn't even call it a fan base, I call them like community, like I said, because like, I don't know, like the people that support you are the reason why you're where you are, so like, it's very important for me to have a community, especially with other like artists and stuff, because I just, I like to have people to, shout out, people to work with, and, people to just like, be in the same like community, like in like music with me. Cause I like having people that I know, around me at all times, even with I'm doing stuff like that. So it's just good to have people, so like, you're not like, you don't feel like you're like alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just more of just like having people around me and not feeling like I'm like alone throughout this, and people who can relate to what I'm going through and to what I'm doing, and to also help me like along the way, because I'm still like new figuring this out.
Yeah.
And I also like to help other people as well. I like to try my best to bring other people like on, or help other people like, hey, this is how you do it,
Yeah.
I've been inspiring a couple people to get their music out, so that's kind of like what I like. I love inspiring people too. That's a big thing about me.
Yeah, that's
I could inspire other people to start living their dreams and doing their things. That makes me happy to see them like doing what they want to do.
Yeah, that's big, and I can see that's why you're an artist, is because people hear it and they're like, oh damn, like, and if you're not inspiring the next person, it's like, what are we really doing this shit for?
Exactly.
What are we really doing this shit for? But yeah, I'm excited to have you. I'm excited you said yeah, actually, because I did have it on my mind, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna ask whenever you come through, and hopefully she says yeah.
That's awesome.
And then hopefully after this, we get you on some more shows.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd love that.
Yeah, we keep it rocking out here. Like I said, when I moved out here, I didn't know. I've been making music since I was like 15. I'm 30. I just turned 30.
Wow.
So I was like, and when I came out here, I kind of let music go. Everybody knows the whole little story, but I didn't feel like I don't know. I didn't feel like I could fit in out here. So I'm like, I don't even know who to ask. Like, I don't even know what venue to go to. So
I get that.
I was just like, fuck it. One day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw my own show and see how it goes. And so I did, and here we are. We still keeping it rocking, and it gives me a chance to meet like dope people like you, and like. Yeah, the podcast, and like, I don't know, I just see this like it's a different community out here building, you kind of feel like, do you kind of see the same things happening?
Yeah, I do. I see it's like definitely a different like community building out here.
Yeah, and because I don't know, when did you get out here?
Like maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, yeah. So then, yeah, you kind of been like seeing it because
Yeah.
Like, yeah. When I first got out here, it was just different. It was just different, and like just now being around like friends like you, like B, and just the people just want to create, and just and make stuff that we like, and that's what makes me, that's what makes me like all this shit. Like, you got to find your own little pocket for all this shit.
Yeah.
So come on, tell me about some more of these songs that you got dropping. I want to hear, like, you got any one of your favorites that's gonna be coming, that's not out yet, but that's gonna be coming out?
Yeah, I have one called Did I Change Your Plans? I don't know when I'm gonna release it, but yeah, I really like that one. I
thought before we go on, that shit just already sound heavy.
Yeah. Oh, it's honestly like a really fun one. It's a really fun one. It sounds heavy, but it's a really fun like beat type of thing. Yeah. So also that's why I'm excited for it, because it's like a more of like a summer like vibes type thing. So maybe it might be the next one I release at home. We'll see, because it is very like summer vibes. So I was thinking maybe I should just release it in the summer, but we'll see.
Get up.
So yeah, I don't have too many like favorite ones yet. Yeah, not yet. It's kind of hard when they're all in the process, because I'm like in the process of like hating and loving them. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Life of a struggling artist. Right?
Yes, for real.
It is, for sure. That's how I fuck with you. That's how I fuck with you. We very similar. I'm like listening to you. I'm like, yo, like, hella relatable. And it bleeds through the music too. So I'm gonna give you this time right here, just to like let everybody know what you be doing, what you got. I'm gonna give you, this is all you right here. Whatever you want to say to the fans, it could be sincere, it could be funny, it could be whatever the fuck you want. This is your time to shine.
Well, I guess I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who's been like supporting me and stuff. It's been, I haven't been here long, but it already feels like I'm sort of like building a community and like getting my name out there in Humboldt and stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and I kind of am happy getting my voice out there, because I am kind of like to be like a voice for soft girls of light color and stuff like that, who don't really feel like they have a voice, or people who are breaking stereotypes, who aren't, you're like, we're not all like the same or whatever. I'm here to break stereotypes. I'm here to like show that like we soft girls of color are here, we exist, and I'm also here for the bisexual community as well. I don't have songs out for them yet, but I do have songs with that relate to that, because that's a big part of me as well. And if you're like into like R&B and pop, and songs like that, I definitely think you should follow me on Instagram, Music by Chiana. Or just add me on Spotify, CHI, but the I has like 2 dots on top, so it kind of looks like a panda. I don't know, explain it.
Hey. but honestly, yeah. Go back to the Spotify. Congratulations on getting on all those playlists.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Like I said, I've been seeing. I got my ear to the streets,
Thank you. Yeah, I've got my songs in a few playlists now. It's pretty cool.
That's really cool, actually. Yeah. And you know what? We gotta scale it back a little bit. I think that's fucking very fucking dope of you to be like a fucking putting your music out there. All honesty, words, just you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said the soft girl, the soft colored girl, bisexual community. Like, I think that shit's fucking sick as fuck. And like to stand up in front and be like, yo, y'all need somebody to relate to? Relate to this. Like, that's what being an artist is about. Hey, you know what? Damn me up for that shit, because that shit's hard.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate everything. Oh shit, man, I'm excited to see what you got coming. I'm excited to see you keep building. I'm excited to see I'm just excited to see you grow, and that's big. Whenever you said you wanted to get on this podcast, I was like, oh hell yeah, because
awesome.
Like, I got the first one.
I was excited to see that you were doing interviews, because I've had one interview before, but it was virtual. This is actually my first probably like physical interview. So it's pretty cool to get the opportunity to do
hell yeah. Well, it's a great opportunity to have you here for real.
Thank you.
It's a good time. And You know what? Everybody tune in one more time.
Hey, my name is Chi, and check me out on
Where can they find you on Instagram?
Music by Chiana, and Spotify Chi, CHI with the
panda eye.
The panda eye. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you everybody for listening. I swear, if you guys weren't here, we wouldn't be here. And keep coming out to the shows, keep listening to the artists. We love y'all, and I hope y'all love us just the same. And I'll catch y'all on the next episode of Hip Hop Humboldt. Peace.